So I got a bit of a problem with my stupid head. I came up with a joke to open this video with, and then I just forgot it. So in lieu of something entertaining, here's a thought. I like to live in a world where anything can be a sandwich if you try hard enough. If you get 3 things close enough together, if you really believe, it's a sandwich. If you take a piece of pizza and you put a piece of pizza on top of it and then close the whole thing up with a piece of pizza, that's a pizza sandwich. And I mean, really, isn't pizza kind of an open-faced sandwich? It's like an Italian sandwich. It's all, everything is a sandwich. So if I seem a little dizzy in this video, it's because I might have gotten a concussion filming my video for Tuesday, if you remember. I'm hoping the blow to the head would stifle the other problem I'd like to tell you about. My imagination runs too wild. I can't sit down and watch a movie without my brain just thinking of other things. Like, the other day, don't ask why, but Spy Kids came on, and you know what? I took part. I don't care. I watched it, and the whole time my brain was thinking, you know, in like James Bond and other movies, when they present spies with all their neat little gadgets, do you think that the guy who invents the gadgets just invents specific gadgets, or do you think he invents a whole plethora of gadgets, and then some of them get accepted, some get rejected? Because I mean, I would love to see some of the things that got rejected if a pen gun got accepted. So my brain started coming up with a list of all of the gadgets. If I was presented with them, I wouldn't reject them. So here is my list of gadgets that I would never reject if I was a James Bond spy. Number 1 is a ring that beeps whenever part of your childhood dies. I can't think of a time when that wouldn't come in handy. Like, if you ever need to know if somebody butchered your favorite childhood movie, it's good to know. And you know what, if you've got one, I would love to know a situation where a pen that warns you before you trip over your shoelace in front of hot babes would not come in handy. How about a gun that shoots herpes just in case I need a worst case revenge scheme? You got herpes. How about a shoelace that murders people before they spoil 30-year-old movie plots for you? Once again, no idea how it's supposed to work, but I came up with the idea. You know what I would really love, though, is a bleach pen for people's memories of times where I look like an idiot. If somebody's about to recall a time where you looked stupid, you just stab them in the eye with a bleach pen. I mean, they'll forget about it, but then they'll remember that you stabbed them in the eye with a bleach pen. And we're going to use a second bleach pen for that memory. I think this is actually the best and most important one that I've actually written down here, is a pocket hanky that makes my sneezes sound more manly. I can't think of a time when that wouldn't come in handy, really. How about a shirt that will make my family stop worrying about me? And I would absolutely love to have a magic eye picture that shows you your worst nightmare. Don't ask why. No questions here. There's so many applications. Just so many applications. I wrote down car headlights that flip up. They're just the car headlights and you have to carry them around, but they flip up, and that's pretty neat. A backpack that has a zipper that when you unzip it, it reveals a midget with a handgun. You always have to have protection. Always. No? Well, how about an apple with a compartment for secrets? Somebody really needs to invent a mannequin that doesn't look so real, so I don't catch myself telling it my life story when I'm having a rough time shopping. A pair of fingerless gloves that when activated make people over 60 afraid of me. A salad dressing that when poured out of the bottle, I could dip my fries in and nobody would ever scoff at my life choices. You tell me right now a life that wouldn't be improved from a toilet that gets a Wi-Fi signal. I also came up with an idea for a phone charger that charges your phone without me having to get up and look for the charger. So that's an important one. A really important gadget that any spy should have is a trench coat that makes your smiles at strangers less concerning. Now say you're on the street, right? You're on the street and you need a disguise, right? And you need to be not recognized by anybody. Well, how about a baseball cap that when you wear it any way but the proper way, you're automatically disguised as a douchebag? How about a watch that releases air freshener every time you do this? I really, really need a bag of Dorito-shaped ninja stars. Glasses that detect if a jelly bean is grape or black licorice flavored. Another great spy gadget would be a social network where step-parents can't invite you to play games. I don't want to play zombie criminals. I don't care. Alright, so here's the situation. You're being chased. You're running away from people. You pull out your yogurt so tasty that it'll ruin your life, and you chuck it in their face. And they get a taste for it, and immediately their life is ruined. So you're at an Italian restaurant and you have to assassinate a guy, an enemy spy. Well, of course you're gonna use your plate of spaghetti that can be used to kill a man. So after you killed the man, why don't you take a shower? Oh, you need to contact your spy friends to let them know you assassinated the guy? Well, that's when you pull out your two-way radio transmitter that's disguised as shampoo. Like the liquid inside the bottle is the transmitter, and you have to rub it into your head to get it to work. I also came up with an earring that transmits a frequency that makes you appear more cool while you're waiting for your coffee at Starbucks. And finally, an umbrella that's pink and fuzzy and also blocks out sound waves of people laughing at you while you carry it. I swear to God, if I see any of these in any future James Bond movies, I'm gonna be very upset. So anyway, what's a gadget that you would want, and what would you use it for if you were a spy? Just leave it in a comment below, let me know. I hope you found this video educational. This is really weird. I don't like saying this, but if you like the video, why don't you click the like button? Every like that you click the button, every time you click that button, I donate $1 to a pile of burning money. So I'm not trying to guilt you into it, but it is a good cause. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I can't find the cats to end the video with, so how about I end it by drinking tea really close to the camera lens and talking really quietly like this? My mug is a skull.